Here's every webtoon that came out in July. Proof of Dignity is a strange series, following a girl whose father was a criminal. She has some sociopathic lack of feelings, so she misses out on school, but turns out to be wildly smart, as she claws and tears her way up the ladder so others never look down on her again. I Don't Love You Anymore follows a mistress's daughter being engaged to a noble family very young, but her husband doesn't care for her anymore, so she seeks marriage with a foreign prince. Bloodbreaker follows a world after seemingly a red bomb wrecked the world, creating permanent red clouds that often rain red that mutates people into people with powers or monsters. Our main character joins a group to help end the red rain after they save him and his family. The Circumstance of the Lying Empress follows an arranged marriage to stop a war. However, our lead, a maid to the palace, discovers that the Empress from the other nation is a dude, and she's forced to help with the lie after discovering it. On Your Knees, Your Highness is a royal romance, as a royal guard switches to work under a great duke for a pay increase, but her new boss is a micromanaging, overworking tyrant of a boss. But to get out of an arranged marriage, he uses our female lead pretending they're in love, so now she's able to turn the tables on him. Ancient Animal Tales is a dinosaur found family series, as a T-Rex who has trauma gets stranded on a small island for 20 years, when another baby T-Rex gets stranded on the same island. I Raised the Villain is an isekai, as an author of a Miriam romance gets thrown into a book as a side character, befriending the villain when they're children and tries to save him. My Life in the Demonic Sect follows the aftermath of a war between the righteous, evil, and demonic sect, as a spy infiltrates the demonic sect, turning out to be our main character, assigned to make an outcast the next leader of the demonic sect. Getting to Know Grace seems to be a Victorian Yuri, following a relationship forming between a master and her servant. Raising the Second Male Lead's Son is an isekai, as a girl gets thrown into a book as a side villain. After falling into ruin, she accidentally saves the male lead's adopted son, and the son is immediately dependent on her. Paradise on Earth starts as a dating show on a secluded island, as our main character wants to win the money to give her sister surgery. But no joke, a zombie-type outbreak happens on the island, and now they have to survive. The Villainess is bothered by male leads is an isekai, as a girl gets thrown into a book as a villain with a toxic family and tries not to die and gets a harem, I guess. Tower of God. This is a Tower of God side story, following a character from the series at the beginning of their adventure. To Get Her is a Yuri series, following a graphic designer who hates her job, going to a bar for a freelance gig, bonding with the bartender, probably falling in love. Romance in Reverse is a royal romance, as a girl goes out to get pregnant by a random dude to avoid being sold off to a perverted noble. However, the dude she got pregnant by seems to be important and wants her back. Artifact-Devouring Player is a reverse isekai. A portal opens up, monsters invade Earth, our orphan gets saved, grows up to be a decent 55-year-old hero, discovering how to use a skill later in life, absorbing artifacts to get their skills. Gets sent back in time 30 years and now has a chance to become stronger. My personal recommendations are For Your Murder, a genuinely pretty terrifying series following our sociopathic lawyer manipulating our female lead into trusting him and only him, and thank God the readers agreed not to ship them together. Date or Die is a great and goofy reincarnation series, baiting you to think it's about love, but psych, she's hot-tempered and out for blood. Eat Before You Go sure is an overpowered isekai, but man, I love cooking series too much, okay? So in case you need an update,